Hello Starcraft fans, my name's Bauski, and today I'll be doing another cast of a replay from the Reddit thread Castit. Today's play will be between Zerg and Terran, HellDevil and MythPlanet respectively. Oh, I guess it's MythPlanet. Wow, I did not realize that until now. This is like my fourth take, that's hilarious. Before we get started, I just want to make a couple of shout-outs. Thanks to Lobstertainment, casted his game yesterday, and he had some great comments for me. One of the comments being this awesome mouse middle scroll thing going on. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to try to use that more, maybe get better at it, and maybe cause less seizures in people as I switch about on the screens. On the bottom left here, we have our red Terran player HellDevil going with the regular supply depot at 10 and probably going for that barracks. Actually, I'll tell you a secret, he is going for a barracks right now. On the top right, we have our blue Zerg, MythPlanet, who is just droning up because I think he's going to go for the fast expand, which is very natural for Zerg anyway. Oh yes, a couple of more things to say. If you watch this and you have any comments for me, you can email me at baku.kim@gmail.com. That's baku.kim@gmail. Not the easiest thing. But, or you can find me on Reddit. My name is Bauski. And, if you have any comments, I'm always happy to listen to them. So we have HellDevil being a complete jerk and starting this engineering bay where this where MythPlanet wanted to make his second hatchery. Now he's gonna have to delay that, and so smart maneuver, MythPlanet decides to, instead of going for a hatchery at his third over here, he's just gonna go for a spawning pool, and then once the spawning pool gets half up and he destroys that engineering bay, he's just gonna go for a hatchery a little later, maybe 20, 40 seconds later, but it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Going back to HellDevil on the bottom here, HellDevil's got that one gas going, he's got the orbital command going, and he's moving into a factory. Hopefully for some Hellion play, which would be very interesting. This map is Daybreak, and Daybreak, without this middle destructible debris, the map would be pretty short. You could get from here at the Terran's Natural to the Zerg Natural pretty quickly, but because of the debris, you kind of have to do a walk around, going kind of this way. Usually the units will just automatically go this way, go up, and then you have to go further this way, and there's a lot of trekking to do just to get there. So it makes it looks like a small map, but there's a fair bit of distance, which allows for players to either do fast expand or just even one base pushes. So we have HellDevil here going for a starport, getting those Hellions out with the reactor, which is a very normal play, I feel like, against Zerg. It's a good way to force out some more Zerglings, maybe a Zergling speed, but since he's not getting Zergling speed, I think MythPlanet, once he figures out that Hellions are going to come into play, he's going to drop down maybe one spine crawler down here, and then, yep, there it goes, and maybe build a roach warren, but we'll have to see on that. HellDevil here, finished with the starport, not making anything yet, trading for the tech lab, probably going to go for Banshees. This is very interesting because I haven't seen Hellion Banshee harass in quite a while. I don't play that style often anymore, and I haven't seen my lower level ladder mates do that often for their information. I'm just a local gold plat player, so maybe that's still big. HellDevil here, getting the Hellions in. Oh, and he's lining up those drones. This could be... Oh! MythPlanet with a great surround, using those drones to stop the Hellions, Zerglings, and Queens doing the damage they needed to do. And just to be safe now, MythPlanet is making that Roach Warren. He doesn't really know, I think, about... Yeah, actually, MythPlanet has actually no idea of what's going on. Once he sees that Banshee build, or the Banshee, he'll know that it was a 1-1-1, and he'll be able to counter correctly. But for now, that Banshee's going to be kind of surprising when it comes out. Oh. It would have been a surprise, but this Overlord caught it, and wisely... HellDevil wisely using the Banshee for some air view just to get that Overlord. I don't think it'll put MythPlanet that far behind though. MythPlanet doing a great job of spreading creep, getting a couple of roaches out for maybe future Hellions, just so that they're not so much trouble. He's got nice creep spread from first to second base, got 3 queens out. The only problem I see would maybe be with this third hatchery that he's putting down south here. Gonna be hard to defend, but maybe once the creep tumors get down all the way there, it won't be such a problem. HellDevil is continuing with more Banshees, a couple more Bellions, and pushing out those Marines, and trying to transition into a command center, which I think is the wisest choice at this point. The best thing to do. HellDevil being pretty good with those Banshees, trying to take down those roaches. But those roaches did a lot of damage, actually. I almost feel like if you got those 3 queens together, you could pretty much take down this whole army. Oh, but no detection over this far, and no transfuse for that red queen. Hopefully he can pull out of this. Hopefully he's gonna get a spotter of some kind out. But does MythPlanet have the lair? The lair is not up. So this Spore Crawler is the only way he can see these Banshees. But nice defense against the ground units here. And once he gets his lair, once he's able to upgrade an Overlord, these Banshees won't be a problem anymore. Banshee harass, pretty good here, pretty good. The kill count on that Banshee, 9. Did a lot of damage to those roaches. Got a couple of workers, and almost got a queen kill. So I would say that's pretty decent harass. But oh, this is gonna be great. I was just about to say, did the Banshee slow him down from macroing? Did he slow him down from the droning? Did he slow him down from getting the hatch up? The hatch is already up, but there's only 1 queen coming out. There are 3 Banshees. This is a great play for HellDevil here. He's going to take down this third. He's going to kill that queen. It puts MythPlanet into a very narrow selection of plays that he can do. For instance, Infestation Pit. Another way to go about defending this is Hydralisk. Hydralisks, however, are very limited play. There's not a lot of good transitions that people have found for that. Yeah, so the Banshees take down that third. Thankfully he's got a couple queens here. Gets nice transfuse off. Sadly, not going to be able to take down those Banshees. But, you know, looking at the unit tab, I have to say, HellDevil maybe not macroing at his peak right now. Just got that orbital going now, I guess. Haven't made a lot of workers in a while, it feels like. And, you know, if you're going to have that orbital command, if you're going to have that kind of energy, yeah, you gotta spend it. Gotta spend it. Gotta make more SCVs. Because looking at the units tab, things are getting kind of iffy. He has a lot of roaches, and HellDevil doesn't really have a lot of things to counter these roaches. Banshees are great, but you can't kill all of those roaches at the same time. Roaches coming in. Sadly, Marines and Hellions not the best against this kind of thing. But the Roach is not focusing on the things that he needs to. The Banshee could get a lot of kills here. 3 Banshees out on the field. But the Roaches, so many of them, doing so much damage. Taking down those Hellions, taking down those Marines. And, oh, I almost feel like this is GG for HellDevil at this point. Oh, getting so many of those SCVs, you have to wonder what the loss is. Let's look at the units killed here. That's control loss. Let's look at that. Workers killed for MythPlanet. 20 now, compared to the 8 that the Banshees were able to do. The Banshees did take down that 3rd, but another 3rd is popping up right now. The question is, will MythPlanet have the right composition to go against these Banshees? Because these Banshees are owning the map right now. He lost a lot of Roaches, and looking at the income tab, well, you know, maybe MythPlanet doesn't have anything to worry about. 15 to 55 workers. Ooh, focusing down on those infestors. Yeah, you gotta get those. Oh, good job trying to get those Banshees. Nice fungal. But you know, the creep spread, not quite as good as it should be. Moving all of these guys over here to take down these Banshees, very hard. Losing another infestor. And those guys are expensive. You can't just willy-nilly lose infestors, especially against 3 Banshees. Oh, but nice fumble there. Got 4 queens out. Banshee's gonna have to run home. He's got some decent defense going, and I don't think the Banshees are gonna be a problem anymore. And against 22 to 53 Harvesters, it's going to be a hard battle for HellDevil. I would love to see HellDevil somehow come out of this. HellDevil now getting his combat shield at 16 minutes. He hasn't really been focusing on Marines for so long, so I almost feel like this is a dire move. But, you know, he's got 5 barracks out. Maybe he'll try to transition into some kind of Marine Marauder play, but I feel like against Zerglings, against Roaches, already having those gas, already having that factory, I almost feel like siege play might have been a better choice, especially since the Banshees know that MythPlanet has gone Infestors instead of going Mutas. So siege tanks will be very good against this. And here's a GG, and HellDevil loses at 38 supplies. Really nice try. Good harassment in the beginning, but didn't really follow that up with the strong micro that he needed against somebody like MythPlanet, who just all out droned as hard as he could for the whole time. Almost looked like he'd barely defend things off, but that's, I think, the perfect amount of droning that Zerg sometimes needs. I hope you enjoyed this cast. Shoutouts to HellDevil and MythPlanet for putting this on Castit. Thank you guys for letting me cast this. And if any of you guys have any games you want casted, please feel free to message me on Reddit or send me an email with the replay link, and I'd be more than happy to do a cast for you guys. This is Bauski signing out, and I'll probably do another cast tomorrow.